when you're monetizing through surveillance capitalism, you are always going to undervalue the work. It's always going to be sub minimum wage. This is the whole reason why when I started SiliconANGLE, we decided we were never going to run a banner ad. And to this day, I haven't been there for almost 6 years, 7 years, something. They still don't run banner ads because they found a better revenue model. We discovered, so most blog advertising is, if it's not CPC, which is like Twitter, like Google click ads or whatever, it's CPA or CPM, which is cost per milli. That means for every 1,000 views, you get X number of dollars. The best CPMs that you could get in 2009 when we founded SiliconANGLE were about $40 per 1,000. That's the best. That's still like, and that was like with a premier ad network, pulling strings to get on an ad network. And then, okay, so we can get, so my partners at SiliconANGLE's monthly rent, because he shared a fence with Mark Zuckerberg, was $13,000 a month in Palo Alto. We realized we were never going to achieve escape velocity for even the rent for my place in Dallas and his place in Silicon Valley off of any amount of viewership unless we were passing TechCrunch in the number of views, which was at the time the gold standard for the biggest publication in tech.
And that was probably still millions, right?
Oh yeah. I think there were somewhere like 4 or 5 million page views a month or something like that at the time.
Wow. Which is just not doable. I mean, if you're not,
if you launch. So by the way, actually, it was 2008. So we launched like right after the great tech recession that was coming, and like we're never going to take up that much territory. Plus, advertisers are harder to get. So we just gave up on banner ads immediately. Like It was a 5-minute discussion after we had founded the blog. So we've got to come up with a better way. And the better way was underwriting, right? Which is a time-tested form of monetization for small media organizations like PBS, like National Public Radio. Like it's underwriting. You say, this is to the stakeholders, this is the content that we want to make. If it's valuable to you, pay for it. If you're an industry member, and you think this content needs to exist, pay for it. If you're an individual contributor, pay for it.
So why would they pay for it though if a lot of that information is already free online?
Because if it isn't there, it needs to be there. That's the decision making that the audience has to make, or that the stakeholders have to make. There wasn't a ton of quality enterprise technology publications out there. There still isn't. There's still like maybe less than half a dozen, like 5 or 6 reputable enterprise tech publications, and most of those are consumed through payola type schemes where you can't trust what's being written.
When was the last time you read PC World?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, there you go.
That's one of them.
Yeah, PC World, Info World, like all this is like, and you're talking multi-billion, almost $1 trillion industry of coverage. Like NVIDIA is part of this sector that gets covered, and there's like 5 or 6 publications. Half of them aren't reliable because they're captured by the organizations that, and so like, yeah. Underwriting is the way to make this happen. And so with 1/10 of the audience, we were always running at about 1/10 of the audience of TechCrunch, which was, again, the industry leader for tech publications and blogs. We were able to make their run rate every year, which at the peak of my time there was close to 10 million. I think it was like 8 or 9 million or something like that, which TechCrunch with their CPM banner ads got close to every year. They also got close to 10 million with much larger audience. So all that to say is that when you're monetizing through surveillance capitalism, you are always going to undervalue the work. It's always going to be sub minimum wage. You can't do it unless it's a completely automated AI generated content stream, in which case it's just garbage noise anyway. Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.